My name is Power. The story you're about to hear is that a ghost hunted me for 7 nights. But I currently can't even feel my left leg. If there were more of us, I would have been in better shape. They call me Power, but that name doesn't quite resonate with me because I barely could lift a 50 kg pet weight. No six packs, not muscular, and not enduring for too long. And that's why I'm stating this report, because I can no longer endure one bit. My guts are down. Who the heck sees ghosts every middle of the night and pretends during the day as though things are really okay when they're not? I'm not sad I'm tough. In fact, I'm tired of having to pretend all the time. I'm a Mexican shy pal with very few friends. I've stayed in San Luis all my life. There were other places to live, but nothing would be like the home where I spent my childhood. This whole thing started after I bought some chocolate from a girl I met in the street. She told me her name was Angela and that she lives with her grandma who makes chocolate. According to her, she was doing it to raise money for her high school. I didn't know at that time whether she was lying to me or was merely cajoling me to initiate me to something I knew nothing about. I'll never forget that day. I got home and started feeling quite unusual with constant headaches and blurred vision. It felt like the end of the world. I spent the last of my strength fighting the gazelle to sit in and work. That night I couldn't sleep. Every time I close my eyes, I see that girl that sold chocolate to me. She was putting on a white starch gown and her hair was tied back with a black ribbon. I thought it was my imagination. Until I saw her picture on my refrigerator. This was the beginning of my nightmare. I tried to at least think of something else, but it was as if she lives inside me. I felt trapped in this thing. I needed to relax my mind, but I couldn't stop thinking. It's a 4-room apartment and I was living alone. I was so scared that the thought to run and never look back cluttered my mind. My good friend Leonardo lives a few miles away. It was midnight and I had to decide whether to fall or survive. I didn't even give it much thought. I had to pick up my phone and straight away I tried to open the door. It took me over 5 minutes to open that door. I'll never forget. In fact, I think I spent twice that to get out of the house. As I took one step forward, I heard a strange noise. I was so frightened I couldn't make a sound. Then I took a second step forward, and to tell you the fact, I saw her right in front of me. My heart and breathing are drowning out every other sound. She wouldn't let me get away, so I had to run back inside and shut the door. I felt desperately cold and shivery, despite the heat in the house, and my hands were shaking violently. I didn't have the courage to face her, but I at least tried. I looked out of the window and yelled, "Angela, please leave me alone. I paid for the chocolate, and why are you in front of my house?" She was just standing there. It was at this moment that I had to pray that God saves me from this calamity. And it worked, because she was no longer there. I had to throw out her picture that I saw in the refrigerator, hoping to not see her again. On weekend mornings, I don't go to work. So what, I freshened up and started calming myself down with a movie titled I See You. To me, this was unorthodox. But I had to distract myself from the experience I had back at night. I didn't go out that day, and I remember at that time I had a housing project in Campeche. This was the largest housing project I'd embark on ever. I really needed to see what I did wrong, but I was not guilty. I don't know what Angela wants from me. Whether to initiate me, scare me, or perhaps drive me nuts. To cut the story short, I spent 6 nights and 7 days in calamity. There was not a single day Angela did not hunt me, but today's hunt was too much for me. It was just while I was on the verge of escaping Angela that I broke my left leg. It wasn't clear why Angela chose to torment me, even though I was nice to her that very day we met until today she finally came soft. For the 6 nights and 7 days Angela appeared to me, not once did she speak a thing. But today's experience was totally different, and like I said, Angela came soft and told me she was assassinated by a fella who she dated for 6 months. She said the fella cajoled her and lied to her only to murder her. When I asked her what she wants from me, She said I should get him and make him pay for his wrong. In a moment I felt sorry for her, and I had to let her know that I would do everything humanly possible to make sure he pays for his wrong. She called him Daniel at 923 Calle de Arista Street, San Luis Potosí. As soon as she called that name, I roused from sleep. The reality dawned on me. It was a lucid dream, half awake, half asleep. But the message was clear: get the culprit and make him pay for his crime.